actually on my way to the Mazda dealership right now, and they're gonna fix 3 recalls this thing has. I think there's something wrong with the fuel tank, lower control arms in the front, and both the airbags need to be replaced. I think they're the Takata airbags that plagued pretty much every car from this era. All right, just got here to the Mazda dealership. They're gonna take care of it, and we'll see what we find.
Hi, my name is. I'll be your Mazda certified technician today. Here's a quick overview of your car in the shop. Checked all the fluids, they're nice and full. Battery can replaced. Looks fairly new. I don't know if you have a warranty on it still. You really need a hold down going across the strap instead of this block. Air filter's looking a little dirty. Now for your engine light, you had a lean code. This vacuum hose wasn't connected to anything because you have this aftermarket intake. I took this tube off, I'll just leave it here for you, and I plugged the hose, which would help your intake leak. This O-ring in here, I took that out to clean it. That O-ring has a little rip in it. That could also be creating a leak for that lean code. Now let me put your car in the air and I'll show you some other things. Now we're back under the car. Did a quick tire check. They're pretty much new 10s. Same with the rears. The rears are at 10s. Peak to your suspension, everything's nice and tight. Brakes look pretty much new also, front and rear. There's the new control arms I put in for the recall. Just waiting for the alignment rack, then I'll do an alignment. But besides those things, your car looks great. Nice low miles car, good Sunday car.
Alright, well, as you guys can see, there's nothing really special under here. Everything looks really crusty. It's pretty much as it was. I didn't really do any changes to it. Look, there's a board holding the battery in. I'm not sure if this is an OEM Mazda part, you guys. This air intake here, I actually had to glue this together. Alright, so I guess I lied. Maybe I did do a couple things. I knew I was replacing this, so why bother getting a new filter for it? And this was just kind of hanging there. So we're gonna go find a OEM intake to put on this, and hopefully that gets rid of some of the issues it has. All right, so I guess it's time to go for a ride already. We're gonna go pick one up, taking the Mercedes. All right, so several sources told me that one of the reasons that check engine light could be on for the lean code is due to the air sensor reading wrong caused by this aftermarket intake. Apparently the sensors are really sensitive on these cars, like too sensitive. So we're gonna head up here and buy another one. I gotta drive to Allentown sadly, but it beats having that check engine light on, and then maybe it'll pass inspection.
I know why they ain't know me, so I switch spots. Never running out of fuel, so fuck a pit stop. I've been ballin' since a youngin', so I take shots. She just wanna fuck me cause she know I get guac. I hit the jackpot, you a mascot. I want big rocks.
Larry here, and it looks like Larry's actually telling me that pieces of wood holding batteries on is a trend. So looks like I'm right in suit with that. I thought that was maybe throwing a code, but I guess not. So those are the codes that this one's got.
So that's it though.
There. Yeah, those aren't the same ones I have, so maybe it might be another issue.
You're calling EGR or?
Nah, no EGR codes, but the one was it just said like minor evap leak on the one, and then the other one was just system lead or something. Like it was very vague, and the car's actually running rich. Who doesn't love a good shop dog? Have you guys ever seen a bigger monkey wrench? All right, so I got all my parts. Let's go put this on the car. All right, looks like we got some work to do here.
All my life I've been with intellect, but the flow is like incest with degenerates. Fucking stupid and fine of interest as I interject. I moonwalk in my boots footsteps when I'm on set. Smooth predator boarding the mothership of conquest, cause I'm next. I'm sorry if I'm too witty, ain't a screw loose, so try to fix something to do with me as I cruise the beat with fluency of what's true to be. And truthfully, I miss the way that it used to be. You say you gifted, had to prove it, beat. Set a date, step up to the plate and seize opportunity. Let the viewers of the music see me pay hip-hop gratuity.
All right, so just got this on, so we'll see if it runs any better. Okay, so it's still warming up, so maybe I can't say for sure yet, but so far it seems the idle is much, much better. If you guys remember before, it was really erratic. Okay, so just doing some normal driving here, nothing crazy, but so far it's running so much better. There's more power everywhere. The idle is nice and back to normal. Here, watch this. Got a red light coming up, clutch in, shift to neutral, and it's hanging right around 1,000, and as you guys can see, it's fully warmed up. So it looks like that crappy eBay intake was really causing all the issues, at least for the idle. I'm not sure if we're gonna get that check engine light off. All right, so I got my scan tool hooked up here. This is reading the codes before. It had 171 system 2 lean. So we're gonna clear this code and see if it comes back on the way to my parents' house later. Still no check engine light. Drove a couple miles so far and still nothing. Definitely some sort of milestone, at least during the time that I've had this car. So hopefully it stays off. All right guys, so I've been driving the RX8 all day long, and as you can see, there is no check engine light. And I am very, very excited about that. So we're gonna try to get an appointment to get this thing inspected this week. Hopefully it passes. Today's the day. Get the RX8 inspected. All it has to do is keep that check engine light off for another like 6 miles. Then I can finally get a sticker on that car. So I hate buying cars that are broken when you already buy them. Well, I kind of like it because, you know, this whole channel revolves around broken cars, but you always kind of have this anxiety that you get this problem that's like way deeper than what you thought it was. You know, sometimes you get lucky, and I don't know, maybe I'll get lucky. Maybe that check engine light is going to come on in a couple miles halfway to the shop. It has been really crappy here the past couple weeks. Fall in Pennsylvania is mostly just rain, cold, a little bit of pretty stuff with the trees and all, but mostly just cold and rain.
Well, let's find out if I can even do anything.
So Luke's got to hook a scan tool up to it first to make sure the computer is truly not reading any codes and it's in like a ready state. Otherwise, you can't put a sticker on it. Pennsylvania rules. So he's doing a road test right now on my RX8, and he's absolutely thrilled about driving that thing, as you could probably imagine. So by the skin of its teeth, the RX8 passed inspection. Looks like the cat was a little bit plugged up, but it wasn't bad enough to actually throw a system fault, so we're still able to get it through emissions today, luckily. So they handed me a list of recalls the RX8 had. Looks like we got reflash here, reflash. Looks like there's actually 2 different bulletins for the same reflash. Another basically reflash several years earlier. So what we're trying to say is the RX8 is a very reliable car.
I think I had enough. All this money got me acting up. Niggas be mad as fuck, cause they know I gotta bag it up. Niggas be mad as fuck, I gotta bag it up. Niggas be mad as fuck, I gotta bag it up. If I gotta act hard, then the clout what I'm chasing. Shorty pull up, slay, Jason. Pull up and cool, swerve, racing. I keep a check, blue facing.
If you guys have never had steak tacos, you are really missing out, man. You are really missing out. Yeah, here, go away. I'll catch up with you guys in a bit. So right now we're on the way to my friend Eric's shop. He owns a detailing company called Koenig's Detailing. If you guys are in the Chester County, Delaware County, Montgomery County area, definitely hit him up. He does great top-notch work. He's mobile, he can come to you. I don't trust anybody else other than Koenig's Detailing to do my paint correction. So I'm at the shop here with Eric. Dame's here too, getting right to work on the RX8. We're gonna start off with a steam clean, make it all nice and pretty, and then we're gonna start getting rid of these things on the side here because they look really ugly.
Bada boom, bada bing, bout cash, bout bling. Go ahead, make it ring, 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 ring. Told the thotty ring a thing, ding, ding, ding. Whole squad need chains and rings, loud smoke, some Asian things. Yeah, rip it open and I run in the Nemus, copping on it even if I don't need it. Bands on me left the cashier speeches. Thank God, thank Keen. The real friends, you don't know the meaning. Get on the bag, go do the math, split it up until it's even. I spaz on the beat for no reason, tripping out, walking on water like Jesus. Let them know it's no season.
So it's basically just a spray wax, but it doubles as a top off chemical for the coating. So it basically just has a little tiny bit of the coating ingredient in it, and it pretty much acts as a spray wax, but it'll top off that top layer of the coating that you need to maintain. It's like a sacrificial layer that just kind of needs maintenance, and that's how you keep it lasting for up to 4 years or 5 years or however long your warranty period is. But in this case, it's just a really good spray sealant. So I'm just using it as like a dedicated spray wax. So that's the good thing, is you can get a lot of use out of it if not all of your cars are coated. So nice and versatile.
All right, so Eric just finished up. Thank you, Eric. Looks amazing. Seriously, guys, it looks like a new car pretty much. Unbelievable. All right, guys, I'm in the video right here. If you like this video, make sure you like and subscribe. And once again, shout out Eric for doing a great job on my RX8. I'll see you guys next time.